Good morning from beautiful Jupiter, Florida. Technically, I'm in Juno Beach. I had to do my walk in reverse today. I had to swing by the VA this morning. But today, something I want to talk about is something that I struggle with, and I'm just really learning and somewhat understanding, and that's alcohol. I know our culture in the military, drinking is part of it. It's part of our culture. We did it socially. We did it with our brothers and sisters. But now I found myself, drinking alone, drinking before work. And instead of drinking to take the edge off with friends, or, to go a little wild and crazy because all week long you've been out in the field. Now I found myself, drinking to feel normal. And, I did what's called self-medicating. So instead of finding the help for my emotions, I would just drink them. And it worked. But the problem with alcohol is your body starts getting a tolerance to it. As I found out, you have to drink more and more and more just to not feel. And that's where the problem comes in with alcohol. When you abuse it to the point of trying not to hurt anymore, deal with pain, deal with emotional grief, deal with trauma, that is when alcohol becomes a crutch and becomes something that will take you down. I know from experience. Both of my attempts to take my life, I was completely hammered. It's not something that fixes problems. It's something that creates more problems. And I learned that the hard way. And I'm not proud of it. But I went and got help the right way. And I went and got the assistance that I needed. So that way I didn't need that alcohol to feel okay. I didn't need it to drown out pain and sorrow. Because I'm telling you, it's good at it. It is. It is great for making you not feel. But the problem is, we're human. We have to feel. And if we walk around, no emotions, no nothing, no feelings, that's the stuff of Jeffrey Dahmer. They have no compassion. That's what our enemy is like. They don't value human life. They don't feel. I've watched countless times where they slaughter their own people just because they helped us. Women, children, they don't care. That's not the kind of person that I want to be. I don't want to be that person that has no feelings, no regards, doesn't give a shit about anything. Doesn't care about anything. Because then we're not human. Having feelings, having emotions, that's what makes us human. And that's what makes us care for each other, regardless of our skin tone, regardless of our authenticity, or where we come from. As humans, we're designed to care. That's why we have a big heart. And that's why when you do something against somebody else, you feel that guilt. You might blow it off, say, whatever, but you feel it. It's because we're human. Drinking in excess to stop feeling makes you not human. And your body craves to be normal and to be human. And when you take that emotion and that feeling away from it, your body's gonna fight back. You're gonna start getting even more depressed, feeling like you're not normal. I know, I've felt all of these. I now, since I got help, I can drink socially. I can drink with friends. I don't crave it. I don't crave that feeling that it gives me. I enjoy it. I enjoy getting a buzz. It's nice. But I don't need it every day. I don't need it just to live life. And if you're facing that where you feel that you need it every day just to get by, just to not feel, there are other avenues. There are other ways. Trust me, I'm going through them, and they are very effective. I'm feeling like me again. Feeling normal, human. So please, if you are using alcohol to not feel, that's not what it was made for. There are other ways, there are safer ways, there are better ways. My experience is it just creates more problems. You know, every time, you know, even now, I mean, there's still times that I slip, you know, and there's still times that I drink too much. But it's not because I don't want to feel. It's just because I was dumb. I didn't pay attention to how much I was drinking or how many shots I was doing, or, you know, that to me, that's okay. That's an okay slip, because I wasn't trying to use alcohol as a crutch. I wasn't trying to fix myself or shut myself down. I was trying to have a good time. So alcohol can be good, but it also can be very bad. It depends on you. How you're using it. Are you using it for a good time? Are you using it to take the edge off after a long day, after a long week? Or are you using it just to get through? Or are you using it to fall asleep at night? You're drinking yourself into a stupor every night. That was me, I know. Trust me, I know. But that's not the right way. And all that leads is to more problems. And it doesn't fix the problem. Oh, massive, but it's still there. And the next morning, when you wake up feeling like crap, guess what? The problem's still there. You got one night of relief. Then you got to start over again. That's not the way. It's not how it should be. Drink responsibly. Drink with friends. I mean, that's what we do. That's our culture. Camaraderie between our brothers and sisters. You know, veterans, when we get together, it's the first thing we do. We crack a damn beer. Because that's our culture. That's where we feel normal, when we're around each other and alcohol's involved. But you can't take that and try to justify abusing alcohol, saying, oh, well, it's part of the culture, so drinking is just what I do. Yeah. You want to know what's funny is I use that line. That's why I chuckle. I used it. I said, oh, the Marine Corps, all we did was drink, so here I am. Yeah, I might have just finished a fifth, but hey, no big deal. I used to drink more in the Marine Corps. Blah, blah, blah. No. I did, but because it was fun. It was social. It was to take the edge off with my brothers and my sisters. So if you're struggling with that, head to the VA. They have an amazing program to help with that addiction. And they can get you the proper help that you need, so you don't have to grab that fifth to feel normal. You don't have to drink a suitcase of beer to feel normal for that brief period of time. It's hard. Life is tough, but you know what? It's worth it. And it's worth it to live it the right way and to enjoy it. If you're struggling, I'm here. I'm not perfect. I slip. I make mistakes. but I'm still here to stand with you in the darkness. Don't be in that darkness alone. Come join me for my walks on the beach. I come out here every morning, well, besides yesterday morning, but every morning I'm pretty much out here. This is what gives me my peace to start the day. If you're struggling, reach out. Somebody's going to be there, and somebody will step in to help you, regardless of what the situation is. Don't be alone in that darkness. Okay, like always, here we go. Give you one good last shot of the beach. Absolutely beautiful day. Until next time.